bragging rights on the line here tonight. Hi, welcome to EA Sports, EA SHL Club action. The challenge has been laid. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Blues start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Takes it and looks ahead. Slides it back to the blue line. Crouching down and knock it away. Great use of the stick at center by Perron. Montreal's got possession here in the neutral zone. Sends a pass over.
This is where he gets his grade A opportunities. He's in tight to the goaltender, and usually he executes, but not this time.
B-Bunny's got it deep in the offensive end. Quick shot. Scores! There it is! Number 400 and getting into some rare air here in the EA Sports Hockey League.
Well, he's willing to do anything to put the puck in the net, right, James? He'll drive it, he'll shoot the puck. He's not afraid to get to the dirty areas like the paint. What an impact player he has. He has changed the landscape of his team. I think the goaltender's still looking for that puck, James. I mean, that was just a quick release. It's a beautiful snapshot that's taken in stride, and it winds up filling the back of the net.
Guys, this is a huge milestone for this player here. 400th career goal in the EASHL clubs. You know he's going to be proud of this one.
Grabs the puck at center. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Montreal's got a hold of the puck off the draw. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Make some space. Pad save, and the goalie made it look easy. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Passes over to B-Bunny. Oh, did you hear that? That was a car crash out there.
You want to send a message to your opponent.
Tonight on the play! Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Nice poke check. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves the puck. Saucer feed. St. Louis has the puck near the point. Takes the pass. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Handles the pass from the right side. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Big time stop there. Montreal's looking to break out. Big time play right there. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Takes a shot. Makes the save, but barely with that one. St. Louis has the puck. Takes the feed. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Grabs the puck in the slot. Denied by Willett. Rocks it on the play. And there's another stop. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Feeds the puck to B-Bunny. And he takes the feed. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Offside the call, we'll get a reset. Here in the late goings of the period, 1-0 the score. The Canadians get a hold of the puck off the draw. Scooped up along the wall by Chubb. Handles that one. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. St. Louis has the puck in their own end. Looks to pass it to B-Bunny. Montreal's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Takes the feed. From the point, looks to make something happen. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off.
St. Louis has been so strong defensively, and they've been putting their opponent in vulnerable positions all night long, but they've got to find a way to, when they intercept, to get going the other way and generate some offense.
The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Well, Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. The challenge was thrown down, and they certainly accepted. Let's see who the better squad is. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. And here we go. The puck is dropped, and we are underway. Penalty coming up. Whistle blown, stopping the play. B-Bunny's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty. Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
Takes a shot. Pad save. He's on it tonight.
I'm surprised he didn't score here. I mean, he's got such a magical shot. It is so quick, and he disguises the release, but the goaltender caught up to it.
Scores! They convert on the power play and get it done.
And it's so important when you're on the power play to have precise execution of your passes, and you're able to move the covers. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert.
Montreal's aggressive start has paid off because they've got one on the board.
They've got one on the board. They've really set the table, James. It's all ready to go. The meal is about to be served because they have been all over their opponent right now, especially being the away team. You want to send a message early, playing real aggressive.
The Blues carry it along the wall. Drills them.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Here's an opportunity. Glove save by the goalie. We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers strummed up. Handles the pass at center. Perron's going to play it against the half wall. Denies him in front.
He really owns the crease when he drops into that butterfly positioning, and for the shooter, I think it's intimidating. He makes himself as big as possible, and everyone knows he's athletic to boot.
With the stop. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time this team starts working in front of him.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Montreal's up 1-0. The Canadians win the draw. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Puts it on net. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Quick pass to B-Bunny. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Let's get the call.
Well, that's his second penalty this period, James. He's got to reset emotionally and find a way to focus in on staying disciplined. I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
Perron's got it in the offensive zone. Takes the feed at the back end. Way too much congestion blocks that. Pokes the puck away. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Jostles the puck loose. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Montreal's got the puck against the half wall. From a tough angle. Oh, and he makes the save! What athleticism to stop the one-timer! Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. And now that's picked up by the defense. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Montreal's got the puck. The Blues get back to even strength as the penalty-killing unit delivers.
Well, even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
Oh, I thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You could just see that inside leg just bear down the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
Oh, and he makes another save.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
The Canadians have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
And he sidesteps the check there. And he keeps that one out. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Sends it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Look out, here they come on the attack. Perron's got the puck. Slides it diagonally to B. Bunny. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Off the rush, and it's a 3-on-1. To the crease. Off it. A stick save and crushes the rush. In the final moments of this period, Montreal's ahead 1-0. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. Moves it to Perron. St. Louis on the attack. Takes the feed at the point. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes it across the blue line. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Quick pass across to Chubb. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Pushes it across to Wade. Here's an odd man rush to his teammate. And that slides right out to center ice. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, what a hip check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Well, the challenge has been accepted here in this EASHL showdown. Time to find out who gets to own this one. It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. The Blues win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, an early penalty here is going to put them in a vulnerable spot, James. They got to figure out a way to kill it off and gain some momentum.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
Excellent stick work on the play. Takes the puck at the point. Stops it with a glove. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. Montreal's got it, and they're on the attack. Turned aside. On their heels, trying to clear. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Chance on the deflection. Puts it off the outside of the frame. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Montreal's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Stopped by the goaltender. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal.
B-Bunny's almost out of the box.
The Blues are back to even strength as the PK unit comes up large.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
Taken by Perron. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
St. Louis wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Snagged with the glove by Willett. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Nice job tying up his opponent. Blocked in traffic. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Trying to clear the puck. And that takes guts to get in front of that one. To the low slot. Decides to think about it. He's got a chance on a breakaway. Broken up with the back check.
I think he thought he had it, James. He thought he was going to put it in, and then out of nowhere, the defender comes, shows the speed, and the relentless attack on that puck.
St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Oh, big-time use of physicality on that one.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Shuts him down. Perron's lugging the puck. And he takes the dish. Coughs up the puck after that hit. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Takes the puck. Loses his balance on the play. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Oh, my! You can feel that from here!
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Inside the offensive zone. What a steal in his own end. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Picked up along the wall by Chubb. And play continues as that goes off the glove. On the one-timer. Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow. Well past the midway mark of this period, the game is still scoreless. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Willette's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we're still scoreless. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Headman pass. And he slides it quickly to Chubb. Rocks him. Loses the coverage there. Oh, that just sounded painful. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Oh, wow. Passes it over. Oh, that sounded like a car crash. Slides the puck over. St. Louis plays the puck from the corner. Oh, what a stop on the play.
Man, is he ever known for this. When he drops into that butterfly positioning, he makes himself as big as possible. So tough to beat because there is no net available.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Sends a pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Canadians have generated a ton of shots, been really aggressive in the offensive zone in particular, James. I think they're going to need to get more in that front presence if they want to put it by the tenders, having an outstanding game.
Moves it on over to B. Bunny. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Makes a move in front. Stops that one with a kick save. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a shot. Oh, he stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
St. Louis Dallas has it in their own zone.
Jesus, that save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
Handles the puck. Rocks him on the play. Stones him in front. Scores! Jumps on his own rebound and tucks it in. Welcome back, everyone. Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down. The challenge laid. Who's up for it? Time to find out. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. And they've got this first period started here. Grabbed along the boards by McCall. Takes it to the front. Scores! And a quick hush to the crowd as the road team strikes.
But when you set the tone and you get on the board first, you take the crowd out of it. You silence the building, James.
Boston's quick strike here in the opening minute has left this crowd in a bit of a daze.
Well, my nose was in the lineup card, James. That's how fast it happened. I mean, the opening minute of the game, and they get on the board. This is a perfect execution and the perfect start for them.
Now pay attention this time. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Perron. Big time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. And that's a smart heads-up play. Oh, this looks dangerous. Passes it over. Incomplete pass, and the rush breaks down. Here's a shot. Makes the save as that goes off the glove.
Man, he always scores in tight. I cannot believe that the goaltender made that save. Incredible.
Play is blown dead with the offside. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Shakes off the coverage. Scores! And the scratching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. The Blues will play it in their own end. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Slides it across to Cheek. And he takes the pass. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts have led to that opportunity.
Still lots of time left in the period. Boston's got a 1-goal lead. Now a quick pass to Kong. Into the corner now. He got all of that hit on the play.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
And he easily stops that one. Perron stick handling in his own zone. Puck sent over to B. Bunny. The Blackhawks have it behind the net. Scrum along the boards. Takes the feed up ahead. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender. To the front. Big time stop.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
The Blackhawks have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Comes up with the stop. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's 2-1. Boston's won the faceoff. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Play whistle dead. Offside the call. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Perron's taking it from his own end. And he takes the feed. The Blues take it along the wall. Cross-ice pass inside the offensive zone. Slides it over with pace to Kong. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Battle along the wall. Centering pass. Can't connect the play. Feeds it down low. And that one's turned away. Perron's got it in the defensive end. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Sends the pass over. Feeds it over. The Blackhawks grab possession to the puck. Handles it along the blue line. Here's a shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Good stand-up hit. Oh, smart heads-up read.
Boston's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Tries to get the puck over to Cheek. Oh, look at this. Slides the puck down low. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Angles it over to B. Bunny. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And a great save. Shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Second period set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
St. Louis has been behind the play all night long. Really hasn't found an opportunity to attack. Why? Because they haven't had the puck.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's a 2-1 hockey game. St. Louis takes possession after that offensive zone faceoff. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a faceoff. Boston's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. St. Louis goes to work in the offensive zone. Oh, he had him beat, but it goes off the inside post.
St. Louis needs to execute when they get that kind of look. Unfortunately, goes off the pipe. They need to press their opponent and make them squeeze their sticks, and the only way you can do that is by putting it by the tender.
The Blues looking against the half wall. And that's denied by the goaltender.
Well, the long-range shot can be so dangerous, James, but first of all, you got to get it through, and that's what he's known for, a little deception and finding a way to the net.
Big-time stop there.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
From the top of the offensive zone here. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a short pass to Perron. And his goaltender's not going to let that one as he scores, putting it into his own net. Still lots of time left here in this frame, and it's all tied up. St. Louis takes a hold of the puck in the neutral zone. Pushes it across to Castles. Quick feed to Kong. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. And makes the routine save. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. St. Louis with a big defensive zone faceoff. Perron's lugging the puck. B-Bunny's got it along the wing. Scores! Let's go!
Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Boston's effort at some point has to pay off. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but they still trail in this one. Quick pass to B-Bunny. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Oh, textbook. Hip check. He got all of that one. Sends it quickly to Kong. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Bumped off the puck. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Handles the pass. Centering feed. He scores! What a goal! More than half the period has expired. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Here's a shot, and that's off target as it hits a body. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Cuts into the paint. Huge steal at his own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Great read with the stick. Dishes it off. Taken along the wall by Perron. Misses wide. St. Louis takes possession at center. Thunderous hit check on the play. Quick shot. Scores! Wow! Popping bottles off the top pounder.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific.
Boston's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. Shot, and he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Takes the feed from the wing. Gaining steam here on the attack. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Avoids the poke check. Scores! The captain comes through! Boston's been the dominant team all night, and look at this, a 2-goal lead here late in the second.
Yeah, they've worked hard, and really they've been the dominant team, and what's showing on the scoreboard is exactly the way it should be, and they'll be heading into the intermission, and this is one of the things I didn't like as an athlete. When you were playing well, I didn't want to rest. I wanted to keep going at it.
Here in the later stages of this period, Boston's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. St. Louis wins possession right off the draw. Sends it in front. Scores! What a play!
Well, he does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off beats the goaltender clean.
Guys, this is a huge milestone for this player here. 400th career goal in the EASHL clubs. You know he's going to be proud of this one. Good
read with the stick to break that up. Perron's He's moving the puck through his own zone. With possession along the wall. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Tremendous hip check on the play. And that play's broken up. Perron's got the puck in his own zone. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. We got a whistle offside the call. Boston's had one song in their mind all night long. Shot, 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 shots. They continue to lead late in the second. St. Louis has won the draw, and they take possession in the neutral zone. Shot attempt completely fails on that. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is a magic number. We've got period number 3 now. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. It has been an offensive fireworks display here tonight, and I would expect it to continue here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Blackhawks are leading in the third period in this high-flying affair, but the question is for how long, James? This has been an action-packed, back-and-forth offensive nightmare for the goaltenders.
We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
Boston sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Too many bodies in the way. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
And a solid save on the play there. Stoner's ready for the draw on this man advantage. St. Louis has won the defensive zone draw. Here's the shot. Denies him on the play. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Lots of time left in this period. Boston's leading by 1. They're up 5-4. The Blues start with the puck in their own end. From the point, they take control of it. And now he angles it across to Castles. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Stoner's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. And they win that draw at center. Dishes it to Perron. St. Louis plays it against the boards.
B-Bunny's up and ready to get back on the ice.
And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't? It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. Works it across to Castles.
Pong's back in the play after grabbing a new stick from the bench, and man, these things snap in half.
The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Great read in the offensive zone by Castles. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. St. Louis has it against the half wall. And that goes off a body. Moves it to Castles. The Blackhawks take it across the line. And that's a great heads-up play by Perron. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Picks up the puck. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. The Blues played along the wing. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a one-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James, finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Shot! Oh, what a glove save! Wow!
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. They win the draw and go on the attack. Grabs control of it at the point. And makes the save. Oh, quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. And that's blocked. Pass back to the point. Great block on the play. Stoner's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. St. Louis takes possession off the draw.
B-Bunny's the true sniper, James.
He did it! He hits the hat trick!
Well, they're going to need a plushy plow here, James, because the fans have thrown them all on the ice right now. There'll be a stoppage in play, but you got to love the energy coming from the fans.
St. Louis hadn't let being down deter them at all, and they get that payoff goal, and they are all tied up.
Yeah, they might have been trailing, but they didn't get frustrated. They stuck with their game plan, and they've been a truck, a freight train here at the latter half of the third period, and they're rewarded with a goal.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Receives the pass. Misses the net, and we are still tied. Doesn't usually miss those often.
No, we knew that long-range bomb was coming, didn't we, James? And this time it doesn't have seeing eyes, and it misses the net.
Shot! Oh, great save right there on the play.
He's got such silky smooth hands in tight spaces and an accurate shot, but this time the goaltender reads him perfectly in tight.
Tries to feed it over to B-Bunny. Here we go, odd-man rush. Boston's got the puck. Gets it over to Kong. Here's a shot. He scores! And he completes the hat trick there.
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And he's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. Not surprised that he scores this one, James. He's right in his wheelhouse net front. He uses his body position, but it's not about the accuracy of the shot. It's about getting it off quickly, what he does best.
Boston's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. Strong defensive effort. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the ref's hand goes up in the air. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead. Listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
The Blues played along the boards. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Sends it it down low. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. The Blues have it now. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Oh, and he lines up his opponent perfectly with the hip check. He grabs the puck here at the point. What a steal in his own end. There's the whistle. We got an offside. And they're going to start chucking them.
The emotions have escalated over the course of the game here, James, and now as a result, the gloves are being dropped.
Yeah, here come the officials. The fans don't like it, but it's hard not to think that these two guys are, like, out of gas.
You know how taxing it is to be in a fight, and this was quite a battle, and the officials get in right when they're fatigued. They see the opening. It's almost as if the guys were waiting for them to jump in.
Boston's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period.
Hong standing up, ready to go.
Boston's penalty killers come up with a monstrous effort.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal.
Scores! Massive goal here in the third, and we're tied!
Yeah, and they're on their toes now, and their opponent are on their heels, and this is the critical time of the game now. Face-off gets set up, they'll want possession. How many times have we seen this before, James? He is just in on the puck, hounding, and he's able to retrieve the 50-50 battle, and as a reward, it finds the back of the net.
Boston's won the draw. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Shuts him down. Some great thievery in the open ice. Strong defensive effort. Boston's got the puck against the boards. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Knocked away. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. The Blackhawks take possession in the defensive end. Tosses it to Cheek. Boston's across the blue line.
Hong's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
Turns another aside. Oh, scores! What a goal! All effort.
Well, we've seen it so many times before. He has such a knack to lose coverage in front of the net and in tight, and when he gets a puck on his stick, he ain't missing from there. How many times have we seen him score from here, James? In tight to the net. He doesn't need much time. All he has to have his hands ready, and he'll bury it.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. St. Louis wins the draw in the neutral zone. Makes it look easy with the pad. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Empty net. You got to anticipate an aggressive draw here.
Well, an aggressive draw, something they've worked on in practice. They'll look for the quick win with the extra attacker.
Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. And there we go. Icing is the call. Extra attacker on the ice. Big face-off here coming up. St. Louis takes possession off the face-off. Big-time stop there. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. You know, obviously not the result that they wanted in this EASHL challenge, Cheryl, but you know what? Love the fact that they were there, they competed, and they showed up.
Yeah, but the word challenge, James, the moment you hear that word, your competitive juices start a flowing, and they won't be happy with this one.